What is the meaning of life? Is it a question that keeps you awake at night? The existential question, the grand enigma that has perplexed humanity since the dawn of consciousness. It's a question that's as old as time itself, yet as fresh as a new dawn. We often find ourselves wrestling with this conundrum, especially during those quiet moments when we're alone with our thoughts. Are we here for a reason? Is there a grand design to our existence, or are we simply drifting in the cosmic sea, guided by nothing more than chance and circumstance? These are profound questions, and the answers are not easily found. They require a journey, a quest, a deep dive into the very essence of our being. So let's embark on this journey together. Let's explore the labyrinth of the human psyche and seek out the answers that lie within. Today we delve into a remarkable story of one individual who sought and found the meaning of life. Meet John, a simple man with an extraordinary journey. John was a chap just like anyone else. He was a successful businessman, the kind that many would consider having reached the pinnacle of success. His life was brimming with wealth, power, and fame. John had everything that one could desire, everything that one could dream of. But amidst all the glitz and glamour, there was a void inside him, a hollow emptiness that no amount of wealth or power could fill. He had everything, yet he felt he had nothing. He was surrounded by people, yet he felt alone. He had reached the zenith of success, yet he felt as if he was standing at the edge of an abyss. He was living a life that many would envy, yet he felt his life lacked purpose, lacked meaning. It was an unsettling feeling, one that gnawed at him day in and day out. It was as if he was living a life without truly living it. It was as if he was watching a movie of his own life without playing any part in it. This feeling, this void, it was something that he couldn't ignore. It was something that he couldn't escape. It was something that he had to confront. And so John embarked on a journey not of miles, but of the mind, a journey not on a path, but within himself, a journey to find meaning, to find purpose, to find himself. He left behind his wealth, his power, his fame. He left behind everything that he had to find what he truly needed. He left behind the known to venture into the unknown. He left behind the comfort to embrace the discomfort. He left behind the certainty to face the uncertainty. John's journey was not an easy one. It was a journey fraught with challenges, with difficulties, with hardships. But it was also a journey full of discovery, full of insight, full of growth. It was a journey that pushed him, that tested him, that transformed him. It was a journey that made him question everything, that made him understand everything. It was a journey that stripped him of his pretenses, that made him confront his fears, that made him embrace his vulnerabilities. John's journey was not a journey of destination, but a journey of transformation. A transformation from a man who had everything to a man who needed nothing. A transformation from a man who was lost to a man who was found. A transformation from a man who was living a life of emptiness to a man who was living a life of fullness. A transformation from a man who was living a life without meaning to a man who was living a life of profound meaning. John's journey was not easy, but it was the start of a profound transformation. John's journey led him to unexpected paths. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, John found himself drawn to a local shelter. He started volunteering there, initially just to fill his time. But as he began to immerse himself in the work, something magical happened. He discovered a sense of purpose. He found fulfillment in the simple acts of kindness he was able to provide. John, who once felt adrift in life, now found himself anchored by a sense of purpose. Helping others, he realized, brought him a joy he'd never experienced before. It was a joy that money or material possessions could not buy. Each day at the shelter, John met people from all walks of life. He saw firsthand the struggles they faced, the hardships they endured. But he also saw their resilience, their strength, their undying hope. It was a humbling experience, one that deeply moved him. John's perspective on life began to change. He started to see life not as a series of transactions, but as a journey filled with opportunities to make a difference. He discovered that the key to a meaningful life was not in the pursuit of personal gratification, but in the service of others, and so John's transformation began. He shed his old self, the one that sought validation through wealth and status. He embraced a new identity, one that found satisfaction in compassion and altruism. His life, once defined by what he owned, was now defined by what he gave. He became a beacon of hope at the shelter, a source of comfort for those in need. His heart, once hardened by the harsh realities of life, softened with each act of kindness. His spirit, once weighed down by existential questions, soared with the joy of purpose. John found the meaning of his life not in material possessions, but in the joy of helping others. His transformation was not just a change in perspective, it was a shift in his very essence, and in that shift, he found the answer to the existential question that once haunted him. He found his purpose, he found his joy, he found his meaning, and in doing so he found himself. John's story teaches us valuable lessons about life. What we've gleaned from John's journey is that life is not a linear path with a fixed destination. It's a series of twists and turns, ups and downs, and sometimes roundabouts that take us back to where we started. But through it all, the key is to keep moving, keep learning, and most importantly, keep seeking our purpose. Purpose is not something we stumble upon by accident. It's not hidden under a rock or tucked away in some obscure corner of the world. It's something that resides within us, waiting to be discovered, nurtured, and put to use. Every experience, every challenge, every failure, and every success is a stepping stone towards uncovering that purpose. John's transformation wasn't an overnight miracle. It was a journey of self-discovery, of understanding his own strengths and weaknesses, of realizing what truly mattered to him. And that journey led him to his purpose, to help others. Helping others can provide an incredible sense of fulfillment and purpose. It's a way of giving back to the world, of contributing towards something bigger than ourselves. The joy in seeing someone else succeed, the satisfaction of knowing we played a part in their journey, the sense of connection that comes from shared experiences. These are the things that make life meaningful. But remember, what worked for John may not work for everyone. We all have different paths to tread, different mountains to climb, different rivers to cross. Our purpose, our meaning is unique to us. It's not a race or a competition. It's a journey of self-discovery, of understanding who we are and what we want from life. In the end, it's about finding our own version of happiness, our own definition of success, our own interpretation of a meaningful life. The important part is to keep looking, to keep trying, and to never give up, no matter how tough the journey may seem. John's story is a reminder that the meaning of life is not a one-size-fits-all answer. It's a personal journey for each one of us. So, what does this all mean for you? Well, it's time to turn that gaze inward. It's time to introspect and reflect on your own life, to ponder on the moments that bring you joy and the activities that fill you with a sense of purpose. The question you need to ask yourself is, what gives my life meaning? You see, the answer to that question is as unique as you are. Just as no two fingerprints are alike, no two lives share the exact same sense of purpose. It's a deeply personal journey, one that you must undertake. It could be something as simple as making someone smile or as profound as changing the world. The beauty of it all is that there's no right or wrong answer. It's not about grand gestures or monumental achievements. It's about what makes your heart sing, what stirs your soul, and what makes you feel like you're truly alive. Now, this isn't to say that the journey will always be smooth. There will be bumps along the way, moments of doubt and times when you question your path. But remember, it's these challenges that shape us, that help us grow and evolve. So don't shy away from the journey. Embrace it. Let it guide you, let it challenge you, and most importantly, let it transform you. And don't worry about reaching a final destination, because the pursuit of a meaningful life isn't about a destination. It's about the journey itself. It's about the everyday moments, the small victories, the lessons learned, and the joy found in the most unexpected places. In the end, it's about waking up each day with a sense of purpose, with a joy for life, and with an eagerness to make each day count. Remember, the pursuit of a meaningful life is a journey, not a destination. Each day brings new opportunities to find purpose and joy, so embark on your journey today.